In the kaleidoscope of human endeavor and creativity, few enterprises stand as prominently as that great sprawling space opera known to us as Star Trek. In this universe, full of Vulcans and Klingons, starships and nebulae, emerges a figure most daring and, dare I say it, most amusing. Lwaxana Troi, the Betazoid ambassador and mother to the Enterprise's counselor, Deanna Troi. Yes, you've read me right. Amidst the stentorian voices of Picard, the enigmatic coolness of Data, and the philosophical musings of Spock, it is Mrs. Troi who stands as the shining beacon of comedy and audacity in the Star Trek universe. Now you might be tempted to scoff at such a proclamation. Lwaxana Troi, the brazen Betazoid who prances around Starfleet officers with an abandon only matched by the self-aggrandizing Q. Yes, precisely that character. Consider, if you will, her hilarious interaction with Captain Picard in Menage a Troi. Her blatant and relentless pursuit of the otherwise unflappable captain becomes a dance of human, or Betazoid as it were, emotion and resilience. She is a bacchanalian figure in a universe that, for all its expansiveness, often feels sterile and constrained. Her insistence on calling Worf Mr. Woof is not just a linguistic faux pas, it's a deliberate provocation, a refusal to be confined by the etiquette and protocol that otherwise dominate the interstellar corridors of power. In the face of tradition and formality, Lwaxana Troi is a breath of fresh, albeit perfumed, air. And what of her attire? In Haven, she emerges in a wedding dress that can only be described as a postmodern take on Rococo excess. It's not merely a dress, it's a statement, a deliberate thumbing of the nose at convention and restraint. And it's funny. Not in the slapstick manner of some lesser comedic characters, but in the wry, knowing way that only a character of her sophistication can achieve. Her empathic abilities might be dismissed as a mere plot device, but they provide an opportunity for genuine insight and hilarity. The fact that she can perceive the hidden desires and fears of those around her provides a running commentary on the human and non-human condition. It's a Greek chorus condensed into a single flamboyant character. Of course, the irony is not lost on me that I argue in favor of a fictional character penned by the hands of multiple writers. But art, even in the form of a spacefaring television show, can tell us much about ourselves. Lwaxana Troi is funny not because she tells jokes or pratfalls into the nearest starship console. She's funny because she dares to be herself in a universe that constantly seeks to categorize and control. She's the Falstaff of the 24th century, the Oscar Wilde in space. In a franchise filled with earnest morality and stoic heroism, she is the avatar of human frailty, absurdity, and joy. Lwaxana Troi reminds us that even in the face of Klingon warriors and Romulan plots, there is room for levity, irreverence, and the sheer, unadulterated pleasure of being oneself. For those who would dismiss her as mere comic relief, a sideshow to the serious business of Starfleet, I would remind them that humor, especially the daring and unabashed kind embodied by Mrs. Troi, is one of our most profound and human attributes. In her refusal to conform, in her embrace of the absurd, Lwaxana Troi stands as a testament to the human spirit. She's not merely a character in a television show. She's a reminder that even as we reach for the stars, we must never lose our ability to laugh, to provoke, and to challenge the status quo. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Lwaxana Troi, the funniest, most daring character in Star Trek. Her voice, though wrapped in the silks of Betazed, carries the echoes of Rabelais, Swift, and Voltaire. May we all be so brave and so amusing.